Hi, I'm Dan Thurmon, author of the book Off Balance on Purpose. You know, the title and the concept of this book usually get some attention as people ask, wait a minute, off balance? I thought I was supposed to be trying to achieve balance. But the truth is, life is an off-balance proposition. So let me explain one of the fundamental concepts of the book to help you understand the interconnected nature of life. And whether you're leading a team or applying it personally, this powerful model will help you to make strong decisions and take action to improve what matters most. With many responsibilities, ambitions, and commitments, your life is in constant motion, demanding your best efforts, and at times you might find yourself struggling just to keep up with it. Well, like this. It's enough to make you want to yell, "Stop!" Cool. Now, it may feel like there are a million things happening at once, but in reality, for all of us, there are only 5, and they are all connected to one another in a pattern of action that is open to your influence and design. So, extending this analogy, let's explore the pattern comprised of the 5 spheres, or 5 vital areas of your life: your work, relationships, health, spiritual growth, and personal interests. First, there's your work, your professional pursuits and commitments. Now, at work, you face challenges, competition, and constant change. So we're always trying to take our throws to higher and higher levels without mistakes or setbacks. Or perhaps you're just trying to find work, or the right work that feels purposeful for you. But there's also your relationships, your family and friends, the people you care about and care for. Now, traditional balance books advocate that we should keep these 2 aspects separate so they don't influence each other. Of course, this is ridiculous, as they are constantly intersecting where it matters most, in your thinking and decisions. The third sphere is your health, your physical and mental fitness. And the integrity of this sphere determines in large part whether you'll even have the energy or the fuel to sustain your pattern and to follow through with your commitments. That's why health-related goals are vitally important. But not only are you trying to improve yourself physically, but also spiritually. And while spiritual growth means different things to different people, depending on personal beliefs, the desire to be on purpose requires us to renew our spirit and explore our spiritual purpose and practice our beliefs. This may also be where you incorporate philanthropy and volunteerism. You can probably see that there is still space in the pattern which is reserved for your personal interests. The things that you do, well, for you. These include your hobbies, your activities, and the subjects you love to learn. Our personal interests contribute greatly to our engagement of life and sense of purpose. As we move through life, these 5 spheres are in a constant state of flow, moving with one another in a pattern. In this example, that pattern takes the shape of an infinity sign, reflecting the infinite opportunities for you to apply yourself in these areas. There is truly no one like you, and there are infinite possibilities for how you can live your life. And yet, if you were to freeze frame life at any moment, like this, it doesn't look balanced at all. There are some aspects that are in your hand and other things that are completely out of your reach or your immediate influence. But because the spheres exist together in this pattern, even though some aspects may be out of your hands, they are still connected to you. And the real key is they are connected to one another. If we were to draw a line, and I call this a lifeline, between 2 spheres, in this case, your work and your relationships, that line represents the connection between those 2 vital aspects of your life. Now, if we restart your life pattern, you'll see that there are times that that connection between these 2 spheres is close, strong, and easily understood. We work to support our family. Our family and friends help us recharge and prepare for work. But you know, there are other times that it may be stretched to the limit. If you work towards strengthening the lifeline, And giving that your attention, you will be able to withstand the occasions that stretch and test your work relationship lifeline. And those moments of trial can actually help make your lifeline stronger and increase its flexibility. We strengthen lifelines by intentionally improving the connections between our spheres. In total, there are 10 lifelines connecting your life pattern. Your work is connected to your health. Your health fuels your work efforts. But does your work support your desire to be healthy, or does it challenge it? And if so, how will you address that? At work, you have the opportunity to practice your spiritual principles and disciplines when you interact with others. Your work and your personal interests are also connected. Do you work in a field that interests you? Do you bring your interests into conversations you have with coworkers and customers? Are you in relationships that support your desire to be healthy and grow spiritually? What personal interests can you share with your friends and loved ones? How is your health connected to your spiritual growth? You know, you can get healthy and grow spiritually while pursuing personal interests. It's all connected. When life is in motion, the shapes and forms are constantly changing, but the lifelines of a strong life pattern will stretch and incorporate life's detours. It's not about balance, it's about integration, creating a life you love and helping others do the same, setting goals in each area in ways that they support one another, and living in a way that may be off balance, but is definitely on purpose, intentional, deliberate, and connected to a sense of meaning. The possibilities are truly infinite, and it's all in your hands.